Hello YouTube, how are you? My little Keens. So I'm back after a while. I have a couple things to review today. Sorry I am in a new location. Had a little bit of an issue with my old office. I have a cat living in it right now. We had to foster an emergency situation. Silly cat was about to get hit by a car. So we had to relocate to my front part of my house, which actually has better lighting and it's a lot cooler in here. So this may be my new filming office. We'll see. So yeah, that was exciting. We had a little catastrophe, as it were, in my office. The cat got stuck on my stained glass window and must have panicked because he peed all over my makeup counter. So I had to throw away a lot of pigments. I don't know if you remember my video before where I showed all the pigments I have, but I had like 30. Now I have, yeah, a lot less. A lot of these are samples. Yeah, I had to throw away a good 15 pigments. I had to throw away a palette that I had gotten, the Vice, before I even got a chance to review it. I got a chance, the Vice 4 palette, really bright pop colors, and yeah, she ruined it. It soaked. He ruined it. So yeah, gonna slowly but surely, like, there were some powders that got ruined, and my makeup wipes got ruined, and my setting spray, somehow it leaked inside the setting spray, so if I would have kept using it, my face would have, yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but, so a lot of things have to be replaced, slowly but surely, but, yeah, fun. So, yeah, better lighting, more space, cat peed on my makeup, yay! So, I talked about how I had an Ulta haul for my birthday and got some things, and two things that I was super excited about were from Physicians Formula. One of them was the Organic Wear Tinted Moisturizer, and the other one was the much beloved and touted Organic Wear Mascara. Well, these were actually in a sale, so I got two of these and two of these, thinking I would love, love, love them, and it would be a great thing. I am wearing the mascara now, and I like it, but I don't love it as much as I thought I would. It takes a lot of coats, like to see this eye, it took a lot of coats of mascara to get the look that I wanted. The second thing that's not so great about it is it has this weird brush, and other people rave about this brush, the big barrel brush with the little, there was another CoverGirl one that was like this. This is a little bit softer of a formula, so this brush works a little bit better for that, but to build the plush lash that I like, this takes a lot of product. It doesn't really clump very badly. It doesn't really give you spider eyes, which I hate. I know people like the spider eye effect. I hate it. So as far as that's concerned, it's good. It doesn't flake off. It's really soft, and it comes off with just water, or in my case, I use the Garnier Micellar water. So if I had to rate it out of 5 stars, I'd say the Argan Wear 3.5. I really want to try the Boots mascara that Wayne Goss was talking about, because he said that he really, really likes it. I do like the fact that I can wear it all day and it doesn't get in my eyes. So that's really nice. It doesn't seem to dry out. It's soft to the touch. It's not super tacky. Yeah. So 3.5, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. It's good, but it could definitely be improved. I just really don't like the bristles on the brush. I think that's not good. The Organic Wear, on the other hand, this I really like. It has SPF 15, which normally SPF of any kind breaks me out. This, however, does not break me out. I can wear this. It makes my skin dewy looking, but not greasy looking. It doesn't make me feel like I'm wearing a mask. It's easy to put this on too thick. I actually think it's best to use just your hands, like spread, like I I know you're not supposed to, but I just put a drop on my hands, rub my hands together, really warm it up, and pat it on my face. And then I might go in with a, you know, some kind of blender and blend it out, but for the most part I just pat it into my face, and then I set it with either the Rimmel Stay Matte or the NYX Studio Photogenic. I prefer this one just because it's so fine and there's no color to it, so it's not, and it doesn't cake. Whereas the Rimmel Stay Matte, can cake a little bit if you put it on over something liquid. So it's a little shiny, but it's really sheer. It's not a foundation at all. It just kind of makes your skin look, if you have good skin and it's clear, this is really nice. If you have aging skin, this is really nice. And sensitive to sunblock, this is really nice. It's a good way of putting sunblock on and not having a reaction. So yeah, 4 out of 5 stars again. I like it. Womp womp. Oh yeah, second thing that I got from a friend of mine named Erin was the CoverGirl True Naked Nudes palette. Now, I am not a huge CoverGirl fan, although I really like this supersizer. I changed my mind about the supersizer mascara. I didn't like it before, but I started wiping the brush off in between uses, and now it's a really nice lengthening mascara. I think you have to use it with some, like a volumizing mascara, but like for finishing touches on eyelashes, this is really nice. So, but I wasn't a huge fan of CoverGirl stuff, but I got this Nudes palette from her, and you can see the colors. It's pretty. She got this because she felt terrible that my palette got destroyed. I actually really like this palette. I have been using it quite a bit for my no makeup days. I have it on now with just 3 colors out of here. Actually mixed in with the Pride and Prejudice Zombies palette. The thing that I really like about this is that it's got enough pigmentation and difference in it where people who have lighter skin and darker skin can both use this palette. It's smooth, not too cakey. I would actually kind of describe it as a little buttery. The color payoff for the black, I mean, it's pretty good for black drugstore makeup. It's very similar in texture and consistency with the Pride and Prejudice by BH Cosmetics. This is so dusty. I use this all the time, so it's dusty. But it's very, you can tell I use the black all the time. It's very similar in texture to the Pride and Prejudice Zombies palette. I use these together quite a bit. I like the container because it's plastic, and I think that helps to keep the moisture in, which I think moisture loss is one of the big reasons why eye makeup anyway, kind of gets cakey and dry and starts flaking out. I am not entirely sure how much this retails for, but if you wanted to try the Nudes, like if you're really kind of wondering about the Urban Decay Nakeds palette and things like that, and you wanted to try something but you don't have that kind of money, I would recommend this one. You can definitely do a lot of looks with it. It does take a little bit of building to get like high color payoff, so I would recommend a mixing medium, or even if you have a setting spray, spray your brush with setting spray, just because some of the colors they look darker, but they come out very sheer, like this brown and the black. I wiped off the black, but the brown, it looks dark, but it comes very sheer. So these color palettes aren't as high as some of the other higher end brands, but for the money, I think it's a great deal. I think it's a great product. I highly recommend it. I'll definitely be checking out more CoverGirl stuff because of this palette. And yeah, last thing, actually, I'm wearing it, is the biggest trend seems to be orange lipstick, and I think this is actually perfect for fall, even though during fall people tend to go to mauve and dark colors. I actually think that I'm gonna stick with the orange lipstick for a little while longer. I got 2 of these from Wet n Wild. One of them is What's Up Doc, and I'll swatch them both, which is a satin kind. What's Up Doc is what I have on now. And it's a satin finish. I'm running out of room. Let's put it here. It's a satin finish. You can see in the light. It's really pretty. You will need to put on some kind of liner or primer, and I have said before, and I'll say it again, I really like the Ulta waterproof lip liner in Flesh and Bare. I'm using a red lip liner by Pallate. They have other ones from Milani that are really good, but I really like the waterproof liner because I always drinking water. The second really nice orangey one that I got from Wet n Wild is Purty Persimmon, and I'll obviously put below what all these products were. And this is kind of a matte. I would say like a satin matte. And it's this one right here. It's much more orange than the top one. The top one is definitely more red. But I think these are both beautiful for fall with that dark, smoky look that people are going to be adopting. I'm excited for fall. What is your favorite thing about fall? My favorite thing about fall is hot beverages and fall leaves and pumpkins. I love everything about it. I love apple picking. It's my favorite time of year. It's funny, my grandmother used to hate it, but I just, like, I don't know. I love fall, and I actually really like winter, too, because I really like snow, so, I don't know. Once you're a Minnesota girl, always a Minnesota girl. So, yeah, that's it. Those are the 3 things that I have tried lately that I really like. So, those Wet n Wild things are really affordable, too. I can't stress that enough. Physicians Formula, a little bit more expensive, but in my opinion, if you're like me and you have sensitive skin, especially for the stuff with their SPF, it's so important to wear SPF, and like a lot of us are very sensitive to it, so especially for the SPF stuff alone. I really like their argan wear and their organic wear, so why don't you go out and try it and tell me what is your favorite way to wear SPF, what is your favorite mascara, what is your favorite nail polish? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please click like and hit you know, it just takes 2 seconds. You know, just do it now. And subscribe if you're nasty. And I hope you guys are all having a great day. I will try to get back with more videos, tips, and tricks. And I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. And remember, if it makes you feel beautiful, yes, you should wear it. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.